All right, it's great to be here with my good friend Kevin VanDam, the greatest fisherman on the planet. Tell us a little bit how you caught him this week.
Well, you know, earlier in the week I caught some smallmouth spawning off beds and things like that, but my main thing was definitely throwing a straight king ocho, a 5-inch ocho. I was just throwing it with an 1/8 ounce tour grade tungsten weight, little mustad grip pin hook. You know, just a lightweight was key for me. I needed to pitch it into the holes in the grass and just let it glide down. I used a lot of different colors, you know, blue craw, green pumpkin, honey candy, anything that was kind of greenish at all. And I mean, I went through a bunch of them. So I did a lot of that. When it got slick, I would do the same thing on a spinning rod, just wacky rigging, just let it sink real slow. So I caught most of my fish doing that. Today the wind picked up and I actually got into them with a jerk bait. You know, I caught 3 or 4 3 fish that I'm weighing in on a jerkbait. I mean, I found a stretch where they're stacked on this grass line and they just wouldn't bite. I mean, I caught a few on a wacky worm and they were just smaller, and I didn't catch any great big ones today. But gosh, you know, I just you kind of had to mix it up. You know, I thought I was on the winning fish, and I know I was. I just couldn't make them bite. I mean, they just, after they got pressured, even with you know, that wacky worm and things like that, I just couldn't make them bite.
I noticed cicadas. I was watching Bass Live today, and it seemed like you were just like one pop and set while I was watching you. Were you doing a lot of different stuff?
I was trying to mix it up. You know, I knew where the fish were sitting. There was a very specific little edge line that they're at, so I knew they were in that zone. So I was trying to give it a lot of action and then let it sit in that zone. And you know, like I say, I caught a few of them on it. It's the first time I even picked it up all week. You know, I mean, so I just knew with the conditions I had to try it. I threw a swim bait. I mean, I tried everything on those fish, and that was that's what's frustrating, is knowing that the ones you need are sitting there and not being able to catch them. I mean, to me, the biggest thrill in bass fishing is not catching them, but it's figuring out what it takes to catch them on any given day. And today I didn't get it done.
All right, I wouldn't say that. I want to talk to you a little bit about, it's only been a month or so ago, people were saying, is Kevin ever going to win another tournament? Is he still got the edge that he once had? And I told every one of them, you're crazy if you don't think he's going to win a tournament. And there's a great chance you're about to win 2 out of the last 3. And I know you're the constant professional. You always say the right thing, and I tell people, if there's a lot of guys, if they had done half what you've done in this sport, you wouldn't be able to fit in the room with their head. And you are the professional, you're the most humble guy in the sport. But really, how does it make you feel if you win 2 out of 3 after just not long ago people were thinking, is he going to win one?
Well, you know how it is, because you've been there a long time and you've had a lot of success too, and it goes in streaks. But in my mind, I mean, just same as you know that you still know how to catch them, and you just got to get on the right little rhythm and roll. We've seen it time and time again. I watched you when you won Angler of the Year. I mean, you were just unconscious, and I've been in that same place
a lot of times.
I wish you could turn it off and turn it on, but I have not figured out exactly how to do that. Right now I'm fishing real good. You know, the last couple of events I'm really making good decisions. I'm understanding what's happening out on the water, and it feels good again, because for a few years I've been real sporadic. I mean, you go out every time with that game plan, or I do, trying to win, trying to put a pattern together to win. And you know, this week, all you can ask for when you go into the final day is have the kind of chance that I did. I knew today that I'd have to catch some big ones, and it just, gosh, I could not get it to go like I have every other day. I mean, it just, the first couple days it was easy, and the pressure, I guess, got to them, and I just ran out of those smallmouth. I took a chance today, and like I said, I don't have that much. I'm sure somebody will.
No, it was tough out there. Yeah. I mean, you got a great chance to win your 22nd Bassmaster event.
Well, I would be shocked, but again, I knew all day long that I just had to keep that focus, because you have to, you have to do everything you can when you give that opportunity. These are too hard to come by. So, man, it would have been nice to start off the day with 3 5-pounders back to back to back, but I did. My first fish was a dang good one right off the bat, and I'm like, oh, here we go, and then I didn't get another bite off that spot, and it's been really good. So,
what you got? What you think?
I only got about 15 pounds, 16 pounds. So.
16's good. It was tough out there.
Really?
If it's number 22, I'll be the first one to high five you. How about that?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that tough. So
no, it was. It was.
Well, we'll see, man.
We'll see. They're gonna put them on the scales here
Yeah,
real soon.
we'll see, man. I appreciate you doing it. You know, I mean, we room together, and we've been around. You know, you've been around. I'm 26 years. You're 24 years now out here. So we've been there and done it and seen it all. And you know, it's pretty special when you get that opportunity. I watched you. You know, your last win. You know, you watched mine. It just. You never know when your last one is going to happen, but I still got a couple good casts.
Two out of three ain't bad. I think it's about to be 2 out of the last 3. Good job, man.
Thank you.